going back to what I was saying, you really want to pay attention to what your opponent's options are. Like, what can they do at any given moment? So I see this guy, we're at neutral. I knew right then, we're neutral. I'm thinking to myself, like, what can he do? He can either throw some Ki Blast, he can Z-dash me. That's really it. He can throw a super. He can throw a super from neutral all the way across the map. I just know the likelihood of him hitting it is very unlikely. See, look at that. That's what he did. He tried to do a super. I'm ready for those. And if you don't know the counter to those, your best counter, especially for someone like Gohan Beast, who's just, or MUI Go, someone who's just stupid fast, your best, I guess your best option in that moment is to Z-dash at them and hope for a clash. That's your best option. And I threw my super right there. One, because again, I was just trying to, this is a rando in our lobby and we're trying to get him out of there. But I really do that against people that I know have Wild Sense just to throw it off. If I throw a super and it's supposed to hit, but I don't hit it because their Wild Sense went off, for me, that's a win. I just made you use up your Wild Sense without having to risk getting punished. And you use up your Wild Sense, you're down some skill points, whatever. That's just my technique. Look at this, he does it again. And boom, I hit it again. I already know what I'm looking out for because I know what his options are. I know what he is giving. Like, I know what he can do at any given time. Look at that, I did it again. I did it 3 times. Did it 3 times. I was ready for it. Boom, and look at that, I hit him with it. I hit him with a super, get him out of there. And honestly, this kid, I know he was mad because he joined up and we created a new lobby and he took one of my homie spots and readied up before we could kick him out. Sorry, bro, if you're out there and you ever see this, I'm sorry, bro. And he ended up crashing out in the middle of the fight with my homie just because he couldn't, bro. It was too overwhelming, bro. We've been in this hyperbolic time chamber training, bro. You didn't know? I think he just wanted to get some DP battles in, and maybe try out some characters because he had like the meta team. He had the new DLC Piccolo and Gohan. Those for DPs are actually stupid good. And then he had like Master Roshi and Yajirobe. That told me like he's being try hard because you're using the meta characters for DP. Yeah, man, it's all about, hey, and that just comes with, this just comes with putting hours into the game, playing it so many times, getting online on ranked. Quite frankly, getting on ranked, as frustrating as ranked is, that's where you get the best. That's where you get the best practice because that's where you see the meta. That's where you see the most cheese, and that's where you can learn to play around certain mechanics, and not only play around them but use them to your advantage. So, like for example, the super dash attacks in this game right now are busted. Like, it is very hard to banish super attacks, and it's almost, to me, it's almost a numbers game. I made a little series on cheesing to Z rank just to show like anybody can get to Z rank just by using the meta cheese. Like, it's totally doable. And by doing that, what I learned, it's more of a numbers game. Like, if you throw out enough supers, they're only going to be able to dodge so many. Like, it's only a matter of time before they get hit with 1 or 2, and 1 or 2 is enough to change the course of a match or a game. Yeah, man. This game right now, bro, we're having a lot of fun. Like I said, the quick match play, just the patch update with some of the battle adjustments, perception being nerfed, super counters being nerfed, and I hit it earlier. One other thing I wanted to talk about. So we talked about super counters being nerfed. We talked about perceptions. We talked about just some fundamental mechanics, what to look for.